Hey guys, I'm Felix, and the Chinese language uses a lot of metaphors to say different things. In particular, we have the word to eat, 吃. This one is a very, very good one to use in metaphors. And there are so many different examples that I can give you here, and so many different words together with this 吃, to eat then. But I've narrowed it down to 10 different expressions using this little 吃. So let's get started. So starting off the list,
吃瓜群众
we have the word eating a melon in a crowd. Well, obviously, if you don't understand what that means, you can see me doing it here as well. And what this refers to now is that you're just standing in a crowd and you're eating a melon and you're basically very ignorant of the outside world, what's going on around you. You're eating a melon, you're doing your own thing. So instead of calling someone ignorant next time you see someone, you can just hand them a melon instead and you're good to go. Hopefully they'll understand it. Tell her to watch this video though and they might appreciate your melon a little bit more though. Now if you're eating perfume instead, this is something very good. It's the opposite then. And this actually refers to you being very popular.
Wow, 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 wow.
So if you don't have any friends now, just buy some perfume and eat all of it, and I'm sure you'll be very fine, very popular very soon. In Chinese, we pronounce this like 吃香, 吃香.
吃香
Now something that wouldn't taste as good is probably vinegar. If you eat vinegar now instead, this also means something, but a bit different, probably the complete opposite here. It has a very sour taste to it, so it's just like if someone was cheating on you.
吃醋 Ew.
It's that same sour taste here. So this one is pronounced 吃醋, and it actually means to be jealous at someone. Oh, so if you're planning on cheating on your partner, just make sure that the house that you're living in together doesn't have any vinegar, or else, there won't be any left. Next one now is 吃白饭, which means to eat white rice or plain rice, we can translate it to as well. This is what you do when you can't feed yourself, so you start eating off of other people's plates as well. You just want to make it through the day, basically. So eating plain rice literally means to eat plain rice then. But in this context, it means to live off of other people, as you can see here.
吃白饭
In my head, it looked a lot better, but the idea is that Xin here didn't have any money, so she lived off of me and I was working very, very hard. Hopefully, I didn't have to explain it even. Now, if your partner here is a woman and you can't sustain yourself and keep your life together, then what we can call you then is a soft man. So instead of eating plain rice now, you eat soft men need soft rice. So we just call it eat soft rice, 吃软饭. And this means it needs to be a man and he needs to live off of a woman, and usually actually a mistress, but we can go into that in another video. Basically just a man who can't feed himself, so he lives off of a woman. And that is 吃软饭, soft rice. To eat soft rice. Now, if you do actually have your life together and you're able to bring food to the table, but you're very cheap and you're so cheap that you don't want to share it with anyone else, then we would call it this thing.
吃独食
吃独食. This just literally translates to eat single meal. So a pretty accurate description of what a situation actually entails. So if you have a friend now who doesn't like sharing, No! Then you can just call him a 吃独食 and then you're good to go. Now, if you want the whole plate for yourself, it might not be because you're cheap, but also maybe because you're a madman. You eat like a madman. In which case, we can just call you 吃货, which means eat product. Eat product. Basically, a product of eating. This term, you can actually use it for anyone who likes to eat a lot. Blah, 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 blah.
吃货
If you're a 吃货, you might get very fat as well, and then you'll never be good at sports, in which case we can just give you a duck egg and you can eat it. It's a duck egg because it represents a big, big, big 0. So obviously you deserve a duck egg here if you've failed at something miserably.
吃鸭蛋
This goes for exams or like soccer games, or if you do anything that requires you to perform something and you don't perform, then we'll just give you a dock egg because you've performed 0. You miserably failed. Here, you eat a dock egg. 吃鸭蛋.
Wow, it's really big. Look at this 鸭蛋.
Now we just have 2 left here, and this next one is really easy to grasp, I would say. 吃力,吃力. 吃, eat, 力, energy, to eat energy, to exhaust your own energy. It basically means to work hard. So if you work hard, you can just say, I eat my own energy. And this one's probably the most common word in the list that we have today.
吃力,吃力.
Not a very funny word, however, very, very useful. Now, last word is my personal favorite as well. If you eat someone's tofu, it actually means that you are sexually harassing them.
Ew, 吃豆腐.
This is often used towards women as it refers to like women as soft and easily harassed, which is obviously a horrible image, but I can't do much about the expression. I didn't come up with it, the Chinese did long, long ago. So that was the last expression of today. Hopefully you'll remember from now on to not eat tofu next to a woman, or I'll at least never be your friend, and very few girls will. Wonderful. I hope you feel like you've learned a lot, at least 10 wonderful expressions. If you have any other tips of what you'd like us to bring up in our videos, then please let us know. If you haven't already, please subscribe and I'll be this happy. I'm off now. I'll go out this way because this is usually the way I go when I go out. Bye guys, I'll see you later. Remember to, let's go with perfume. Remember to 吃香, remember to eat perfume. Remember to be popular if you haven't started eating it already. Bye bye.